This is Ben Love anchoring Tiger Rag and BBI's joint coverage of the SEC Championship game. LSU and Georgia kick off a little bit after 3 p.m. East, Central Time, I should say, on Saturday in the Georgia Dome. Really ought to be a good game, and two teams that didn't play each other in the regular season. Right now, we're going to look at LSU's offense versus Georgia's defense. When you look at the chore of going up against that defense, really what they do is they stuff the run and they get after the passer pretty well. That front seven, and they do play a 3-4. Like Alabama in scheme, but maybe unlike in personnel, because their guys, not quite the thicker, a little bit slower, 260-pound linebackers that you see in Dante Hightower, Courtney Upshaw in Alabama. Instead, these guys, Jarvis Jones on the outside, transferred back from USC, Cornelius Washington, other outside linebackers, guys that really get it done with speed in the middle. A couple other guys that really are pretty good players. Alec Ogletree is the one who really stands out after being injured for the middle part of the season. Ogletree's been back and has looked very good. So 4 good, really solid linebackers, and then John Jenkins in the nose tackle kind of solidifies what they want to do with the 3-man front. So it's all going to be about LSU asserting its will, being able to run the football. And doing that, it's going to be interesting to see whether Spencer Ware is going to get the start. He's been the starter all year, but whether or not it's more of a Kenny Hilliard game, as Arkansas was, or if Spencer's the main guy in the middle, because what they've shown the tendency to do is run one of those two guys and see what they get done between the tackles early. And then as the game wears on, Michael Ford wears out some tired defensive legs. So I look for that to again be the strategy. I look for Jordan Jefferson to again be the quarterback for the vast majority of the snaps. If it's a close ball game, he'll probably take every snap. That's the direction Les Miles is going. We don't have anything confirmed yet on Lee's academic status going forward, but certainly rumors kind of continue to swirl that may be why his involvement is really dwindled to pretty much nothing at this point. So Jordan Jefferson at quarterback. I personally think it may be a little more of a Kenny Hilliard day. We're going to see, but Hilliard and Ware will get the go. Ford also is going to play some back there. Alfred Blue still coming off a bit of a hamstring injury, but all indications are he's good to go. At fullback, they'll play both Stampley and Copeland. On the line, I think LSU really, this isn't the line they started with at the beginning of the season, but it's the 5 I think they've settled on. From left to right, Chris Falk, Will Blackwell, P.J. Lonergan. Then on the right side, Josh Williford, who wasn't a starter at the beginning of the season. And finally, Alex Hurst at right tackle. So T-Bob Abear has kind of settled into a backup role at this point. But he gives them versatility, and if they need somebody to come in at any of those middle 3 spots, he'll be the guy there. At wide receiver, I think Ruben Randall has a chance to have another big game here. If Georgia continues to gamble and sneaks too far into the box too often, I'd look for them to go over the top. Brandon Boykin, the corner, and then Bacardi Rambo, a safety. I mean, these are some guys that have a lot of speed and they're dangerous in the return game, but I don't think that they can necessarily keep Ruben in front of them if it's a one-on-one situation the entire game. So we'll see what happens there. Also be interested to see what happens with the tight ends, who Jordan Jefferson seems to have a pretty good connection with, both Chase Claymont and D'Angelo Peterson. When they get him out of the pocket and roll him out, he loves to find the tight end. So LSU has some running advantages, but they're going to have to take care of a Georgia outfit that has been pretty good stopping it against some lesser teams so far.